Hey there guys, it's Link584 and I have another VG tale to tell. Now this one actually relates to a live stream that I finished up recently. I say recently meaning about a month ago, where I was playing the game Illusion of Gaia for the Super Nintendo. It is one of the best games I have ever played, and it goes all the way back to my childhood. See, when I was a kid, this was one of those games that I grew up and was able to enjoy playing with my mother. Now, my mother, she got into gaming when she was pregnant with me, and when I was young, she would play Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64 games, the whole deal, right? We bonded over them. And Super Nintendo was a great era where one of the games that I really enjoyed was the Illusion of Gaia game that was in our house, and it was just so awesome because it mixed the real world with the game world. It was history and mythology mixed with monsters, and it was like, well, this is kind of like how mythology worked if it was put into this video game realm with a comet and all this other stuff. And it was like, they took these elements that you could pull from the sky, like the comet, and just hold it down into reality and be like, wow, this game could be a representation. It could be real. It could take place in what is our current Earth. And I really like that. The idea that you could mix two forms was intriguing to me. Now, I was just a kid. I mean, I was born in 1990. So when playing this game, it was more of a fascination more than it is an adult understanding these concepts and grasping them on the level that I do now. But still, in that fascination, that root of where it all came from, I grew to love the game. Not just in the gameplay sense. I was always ahead for my age, and at that age, I was able to understand certain things. Well, now that I'm older, I'm really able to fully appreciate the depth and gravity that was put into creating that world. In fact, I've played the game several times before growing up, and yet, just like when I was a kid, there's one thing that I never did. Well, two rather. One is there are 50 red jewels in the entire game that you have to collect in order to unlock a secret dungeon. The second, that's just straight up beating the game, which I never accomplished. In fact, from what I remember as a child, my mom and I actually went together and went to do the red gems. She was playing through the game herself, and I would watch from time to time. Well, it wasn't my playthrough, it was hers, and so she eventually got all 50 red gems that were in the game. All 50 of them, and that's not easy. You pretty much need a walkthrough for it, which she did. In fact, in the original manual, it tells you how to get all 50, because they probably really did not expect you to get them all. Well, she saved right before doing the secret dungeon. And of course, the secret dungeon is right before you beat the game too. Unfortunately, one night when I was asleep, she beat the dungeon and then proceeded to also beat the game. So I felt cheated out of it. I felt like I didn't get to see it. I didn't get to have that. I didn't get to have that moment with her. But then again, I hadn't earned it. And it wasn't until recent when I finally played the game on a live stream and told everyone that I was going to beat it. And now I had an audience. I had something to prove to the world around me and myself. I got all 50 red gems. I found that secret dungeon, and I got to enjoy it with no idea what it would be like. And I got to have it as my own. I then got to proceed to the final boss. And at one point, several years ago, I did look up on the ending of the game on YouTube, but didn't really watch it, not fully. I just skimmed it, because I realized I wanted to earn it. And I did. I finally earned it on live stream. And it seems like a mission that I've been trying to accomplish for the past 20 years had come to a close. I still can't believe I beat that game. I still can't believe I did everything that I had to offer. To do those two things in one swoop like that was just incredible to me. It was like a grand journey coming to a close. So there's no point to the story, but it is a story nevertheless. And just like those of you who watched me as I beat the game, I appreciate you watching me right now as I tell you, well, hold you, that tale. I've been Link584. Thank you for listening. Bye.